Ever heard about beings with the extraordinary ability to morph and change form? Picture this, a world where shape-shifting isn't just a concept in folklore, but a thread connecting different cultures. Today, we untangle the mystery of shape-shifting, exploring its tales and beliefs. Get ready for a ride through the fascinating world of shape-shifting across cultures. Welcome to the Lore Chronicles. Let's dive in. In the remote Navajo reservation under the vast canvas of the night sky, Maria, a curious anthropologist, decided to explore the myths of the elusive skinwalkers. She had heard tales of these shape-shifting beings said to take on the forms of animals to bewitch those who dared cross their path. One moonlit night, Maria ventured deep into the sacred lands, determined to document her findings. As she approached an ancient burial site, she felt an eerie presence. Suddenly, a shadowy figure emerged, its form oscillating between that of a wolf and a human. Fear gripped Maria, but her fascination prevailed. The skinwalker, sensing her curiosity, spoke with a voice that echoed between worlds. It shared tales of its existence, weaving a narrative of ancient magic and connection to the land. Maria, spellbound, recorded every detail, leaving with a story that blurred lines between folklore and reality. In a small town nestled between mountains and forests lived Alex, a teenager who always felt a connection to animals that extended beyond ordinary comprehension. As Alex approached adulthood, an inexplicable transformation occurred during moments of intense emotion. With the rise of the full moon, Alex would mentally shift into the form of a magnificent wolf. Confused and exhilarated, Alex sought guidance from an elderly woman known for her knowledge of ancient legends. She revealed that Alex was a therianthrope, someone spiritually linked to animals. The woman guided Alex through the journey of understanding this unique ability, emphasizing the importance of embracing both human and animal aspects. Alex eventually learned to control the transformations, using them to navigate the challenges of life. The tale of the young therianthrope spread, becoming a beacon of acceptance for those with extraordinary connections to the natural world. In the heart of a bustling city, hidden beneath the facade of human society, a secret group known as the reptilian brotherhood held ancient powers. Legends spoke of their ability to transform into humanoid reptiles, influencing human affairs for centuries. As the city slept, a journalist named Olivia stumbled upon their clandestine gatherings. Driven by an insatiable curiosity, Olivia delved into the mysteries of the reptilian conspiracy. Unraveling their secrets, she discovered a plan to manipulate the course of human history. The reptilian brotherhood, aware of Olivia's investigations, decided to reveal themselves. One fateful night, Olivia witnessed their transformation, each member turning into a formidable reptilian form. Yet, instead of malice, the reptilians sought an alliance. They explained their ancient origins and how their influence had shaped humanity's destiny. In a surprising twist, Olivia had to decide whether to expose the truth or join the reptilian brotherhood in safeguarding the delicate balance between worlds. Now, of course, each one of those stories were made up, but there's still an incredible wealth of information out there concerning the concept of shapeshifters. Now, we're going to look at just a few that we see from around the world, and to me it's very interesting. You have all these different cultures that have some sort of belief in people who can shift their form from one thing into another. And then at the end, let's discover if there's any truth behind it, okay? Let's do it together. Starting with skinwalkers from the Navajo traditions. In the heart of Navajo folklore resides the enigmatic and eerie figures known as skinwalkers. In the vast expanse of the American Southwest, the Navajo people share tales of individuals with a supernatural ability to transform into animals at will. These beings are believed to harness dark magic, allowing them to assume the skins of creatures, negating both their physical form and attributes. The legends surrounding skinwalkers carry an air of fear and mystery. Often considered malevolent, these shapeshifters are said to utilize their powers for nefarious purposes, from inflicting harm on others to sowing chaos within the community. The Navajo refrain from discussing these entities openly, as mere mention is thought to attract their attention. Characterized by unsettling stories of eerie encounters, the Navajo recount instances where these entities traverse the night, taking on the appearance of wolves, coyotes, or other creatures. Tales of glowing red or yellow eyes in the darkness contribute to the spine-chilling aura surrounding skinwalkers. These legends delve deep into the cultural fabric of the Navajo, serving as a cautionary and mysterious aspect of their belief system. As we explore the broader concept of shapeshifting across various cultures, the Navajo skinwalkers stand out as one of the most haunting and enduring representations of this supernatural phenomenon. Therianthropy. Now, I had to say this many times to get the name right, so hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. In the expansive realm of shapeshifting beliefs, therianthropy takes center stage, highlighting a more personal and spiritual connection between individuals and the animal kingdom. Unlike traditional notions of shapeshifting as supernatural occurrences, therianthropy explores a psychological and spiritual affinity with animals. For those who identify as therianthropes, the concept goes beyond folklore and mythology, delving into a profound belief in their inherent connection to specific animals. Many claim a spiritual or psychological kinship that transcends the physical realm. While not rooted in ancient legends, the modern resurgence of therianthropy has found a niche in contemporary subcultures. Therianthropes assert that their connection to animals extends beyond mere admiration or appreciation. They believe in the ability to mentally shift between human and animal forms, experiencing a transformation on a profound spiritual level. This shift is often described as an intense mental and emotional connection with the chosen animal, allowing therianthropes to embody its characteristics. Exploring personal accounts within the therianthrope community reveals diverse experiences and perspectives. Some describe vivid mental shifts where they perceive the world through the senses of the chosen animal, while others speak of a deep intrinsic understanding that goes beyond the limitations of human perception. These personal narratives provide a glimpse into the intricate tapestry of beliefs within the therianthrope subculture. Now, pausing there for just a moment, as a child, I guess I would have been considered a therianthrope. There was a point in time where I felt like I had a connection with animals, and there was the day that I was rudely awakened. It wasn't pretty. I remember it being in the woods one summer where it was me, my older brother, and my younger cousin. So we were all within 2 years of each other. My brother, 2 years older, my younger cousin, 2 years younger. I was in the middle. And we were in the woods in the deep south. It's called a holler. All right, for those that aren't familiar with that, it's just a wooded area that is on a downward hill. So that's my way of understanding. If you have a better understanding of a holler, by all means, put it in the comments. I was a kid whenever I heard the term, so I don't know if that's true or not. But we were down there, and of course, I like to wear flip-flops or sandals. And especially as a kid, just in the middle of the summer, it's 95 degrees Fahrenheit or more, and we're going to wear as little clothing as possible. So we're out there in the woods, and my younger cousin gets stung by a yellow jacket. And yellow jackets have a very nasty sting. I've actually had one fly into my ear when I became an adult and sting, and it was awful. I was actually at a girlfriend's house whenever that happened, and they saw a different side of me that I probably didn't want them to see. On the good news, that girlfriend is now my wife, so it worked out. But back to the story of when we were kids. So he gets stung, and at this point in my life, I'm still thinking that I can talk to animals, and I was rebuking those yellow jackets. And then I said no. And then I stomped on one of them to prove a point. There were a lot of them that were underneath the brush there in the woods, and they all stung me pretty bad. He got one sting, and I got like 6. So we go running up the hill and from the holler, and screaming and crying and all that stuff. Of course, my mom had to take care of me and my cousin and stuff like that. And that was the day that I learned that I could not communicate with animals, or at least insects. Maybe I should have tried a little bit further if I found a bear or something like that, but I stopped. I remember asking the dog many times if it really knew how to talk or communicate, would it do so? I wouldn't tell anyone. It would be between the two of us, but our dogs have always remained stubbornly silent. I think we should talk about werewolves now. Werewolves, a mystical creature that straddle the line between man and beast, have long captured the human imagination and folklore across all types of cultures. These legends aren't confined to one specific region, but span the globe, with each culture infusing its unique flavor into the werewolf narrative. We did a video not too long ago about the Beast of Gévaudan, and it was a French culture, and it was very interesting in that story. But in particularly in European folklore, in regions like Germany and, as we mentioned, France, tells of the lycanthropes or werewolves abound. These creatures are often associated with the full moon, where unfortunate individuals are said to undergo a ghastly transformation from human to wolf. The lore suggests that this metamorphosis is both a curse and a blessing, providing extraordinary strength and senses, but at the cost of a loss of human control. Beyond Europe, werewolf-like entities appear in various forms. We talked about skinwalkers earlier in Native American legends. All of these beings are believed to possess supernatural powers, using them for both good and malevolent purposes. Back to the Navajo in particular, where stories of skinwalkers donning the pelts of wolves to harness their strength sounds a lot like werewolves as well. In Asian cultures, the concept of the werewolf takes different shapes. In Japanese folklore, the henge, or shapeshifters, are entities that can transform into wolves or other animals like skinwalkers of the Navajo tradition. These beings are often portrayed as elusive and mysterious, with the ability to blend seamlessly into their surroundings. These werewolf tales, whether from Europe, North America, or Asia, often tie into the theme of the dual nature of humanity, the struggle between civilization and primal instincts. The conditions for transformations vary, ranging from lunar cycles to curses or magical artifacts. Famous literature, from the classic poem Bustling by Marie de France to modern novels and movies, continue to draw on the rich tapestry of werewolf folklore. Whether exploring the psychological implications of the transformation or using it as a metaphor for the untamed aspects of human nature, werewolf stories persist as a timeless and captivating element of global mythology. In the vast realm of mythology, gods and goddesses often possess extraordinary powers, and among these abilities, shapeshifting stands out as a captivating and enigmatic trait. Various mythologies from around the world showcase divine beings capable of transforming their appearance at will, revealing the fluidity and limitless potential of their divine nature. In Greek mythology, Zeus, the king of the gods, is renowned for his mastery of shapeshifting. This powerful deity would transform into different creatures to achieve his divine objectives or interact with mortals in unexpected ways. One of the most iconic tales involves Zeus taking the form of a swan to approach Leda, the queen of Sparta. The result of this encounter gave rise to the legendary figures of Helen of Troy and her twin brother Pollux. Similarly, the Hindu pantheon features deities with shape-shifting abilities. In Hindu mythology, Lord Vishnu is the preserver of the universe, and he is believed to take on various incarnations known as avatars. These avatars follow Vishnu to adapt to different situations and challenges, showcasing the divine flexibility inherent in shape-shifting. Back to Native American mythology, the trickster figure often possesses shape-shifting abilities. In some traditions, the coyote is a shape-shifting trickster who navigates the boundaries between the human and animal realms. These tales serve as cautionary narratives, emphasizing the unpredictability and cunning nature of the trickster. Moving over a bit to African mythology, the Yoruba people of Nigeria venerate Olokun, a deity associated with the sea. Olokun is believed to possess the ability to transform into various marine creatures, symbolizing the vast and ever-changing expanse of the ocean. These mythological stories featuring shape-shifting deities seem to cross cultural boundaries. The ability to change form at will becomes a metaphor for the omnipotence and adaptability of these divine beings, transcending the limitations of the mortal world. Reptilians. Enter the shadowy realms of conspiracy theories, and you'll encounter the intriguing and often perplexing concept of reptilian shapeshifters. This theory proposes that certain influential figures, often in positions of power and authority, are not entirely human, but rather shape-shifting reptilian beings in disguise. While firmly situated in the realm of speculation and lacking empirical evidence, this theory has gained traction among some conspiracy enthusiasts. According to this narrative, reptilian shapeshifters allegedly belong to an ancient extraterrestrial race that secretly controls human affairs. Proponents of the theory claim that these beings can seamlessly transition between a human guise and their original reptilian form, blending into human society and influence global events. Notable figures associated with the reptilian shapeshifter conspiracy theories includes politicians, celebrities, and influential individuals. The idea is that these figures, often at the forefront of world affairs, are not what they appear to be. Instead, they are believed to undergo covert transformations, revealing their true reptilian nature behind closed doors. And I always love a good reptilian theory. Maybe we should do a more in-depth video about that someday. Let me know in the comments if you want to dive deeper into that topic. But while it's essential to approach conspiracy theories with a critical mindset, the notion of reptilian shapeshifters has permeated popular culture and online forums. The internet is rife with videos and articles purporting to expose these alleged reptilian encounters, using purported glitches or anomalies in images and footage as evidence. So, as outstanding as the 3 stories I told at the beginning of the video are, and us going down just a few of the different shape-shifting cultures and beliefs, now let's look at, is there any validity to this particular phenomenon? Now, some people like this part where we do a little bit of the quote-unquote debunking, and other people are like, nah, I'm turning off. I don't want to know about that. I just want to hear the cool stories. And that's fine. You can watch this part, but just mute what I'm saying if it makes you upset. But if you stop the video now, then that's going to hurt my analytics. So just keep it on and mute it if you don't want to hear the debunking section. In various cultures around the world, the notion of shape-shifting has woven itself into the fabric of folklore, mythology, and even conspiracy theories. These tales, whether rooted in cultural stories or unfounded theories, have captured the human imagination, sparking curiosity and intrigue. While the idea of shapeshifters has gained traction in certain online communities, it lacks scientific credibility. Skeptics argue that these claims are rooted in misinformation, misinterpretation, or even intentional deception. Critical thinking is crucial when evaluating conspiracy theories, urging individuals to scrutinize sources and evidence before accepting such narratives. Now, I'm not saying that all conspiracy theories are false. Actually, I think a lot of them are true. I try to provide both sides when we do these videos and let you decide which is true and which is not. But in debunking these beliefs, it's essential to recognize the cultural context, psychological aspects, and the lack of empirical evidence. Show us them shifting. But these narratives offer insights into the human psyche, cultural values, and the enduring allure of the mystical and unexplained. And while that continues to be the case, I'm going to keep paying attention, and I hope you are too. If you like this type of content, be sure to check out our library of videos here on this channel. We hope you enjoy them all, and we'll see you next time.